She's back.
Hey guys, welcome to my welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Your girl is finally looking cute, hair done, bitches on mute because I really am the one, and I'm wearing red because it's really like that, and y'all bitches never really want to fight back because I'm her. I'm the queen, bitch. Bow down, get on your knees, bitch. First of all, I'm getting so much better with the freestyles, period. Yes, y'all, I did not post a video yesterday because I had to get my hair done. And I did not want to wait last minute because I didn't want to be trying to hurry up, pack a bag, and do my hair and stuff like that before I leave and go out of town. So, you know, praise them by the one and only bitch to me, because no other bitch is not ever touching my hair in life. So today's the 18th and Storymas is about to end very, very soon. And this is just such a sad moment because it's like, I feel like we've been going real strong, and I feel like, you know, I missed like last weekend, not too much on me, and yesterday, but other than that, I've been loving the feedback. I've been loving everything. Like, after Storymas, you guys don't be concerned. I'm not gonna go back and ghost you guys. I'm just gonna put myself on a schedule, and I'll let you guys know ahead of time what days I'm gonna be posting, and that's how it's gonna be weekly. And you know what's so crazy, y'all? I've been looking for these ears for the longest because I'm like, I want to come on here and give me like a little Christmas vibe, a little Christmas spirit. But let's hop into the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media platforms. Comment down below any other videos you guys want from me, and I will get those done for you. Make sure you guys have some hot chocolate, some tea, a blunt, some wine, some water, a snack, something, and you know, let's start watching it. I said let's start watching the video, bitch. Let's get right into the video. As you guys can tell by the title, this story is just about the time that I finally got ghosted, and I'm still a little hurt. Not for real though, but I'm gonna be telling you guys about the time I actually got ghosted. This was actually very recent on my podcast, and like just in everyday conversation with like friends and like acquaintances and like stuff like that. A lot of people typically do ask, like, is it wrong to ghost people? I don't never like to say it is wrong or it's not wrong because I do it, so I don't want to have like a biased standpoint from it, because I do believe like who you're ghosting depends on your relationship with the person for it to be right or wrong. For example, if I've been in a relationship for 3 years and I just cut that person off and like never tell them nothing and I just disappear, to me that would be wrong, because one, it's like, okay, y'all been like this for like 3 years, you know, y'all are in an actual relationship, so for you to just disappear and ghost, or like maybe you and your friend have been friends for like 10 years and they do something weird and you just like, you know what, fuck her, I'm not ever talking to her again, and you don't explain why. I feel like that's a situation that's weird as well, just because like if you have an established relationship with somebody, you guys have history in and stuff like that, and you ghost them, I feel like that's wrong. Now if you're just been talking, getting to know somebody, and you just don't like them no more, or like only been knowing them for like maybe a month or 2 or 3, or if you guys haven't established a relationship, whatever the case may be, I feel like it's okay to ghost. Like, it's okay to separate yourself from that and go about your life. Do what you feel like is right. Do whatever you would look back at and be like, okay, I feel good about how I handled that situation. You know, I feel like everybody has free will, so whatever you want to do in this world, do you, boo, okay? Enough general statements. Let's get into why I got ghosted. So back in July, I started talking to this one guy. I met the guy through my friend. We went to this party or whatever. I literally had a conversation with the guy one time before we even got to the party, and I didn't even see him at the party. But after the party, we're all in the car chilling, talking to each other, having conversations or whatever. And then that's when I finally started talking to him, and we were just picking up on good vibes. So it was like, you know what? I find him very attractive. Obviously, he finds me attractive. So he was just expressing to me how he really loves basketball, and he wants to take me to a basketball game. Like, maybe we should go to one. But it wasn't basketball season yet, so he's like, you know what, how about tomorrow I pick you up and we go out to eat. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but for a man to get me to get out my house, go on a date with you, like, I actually have to really like you or something, because there's people who ask me out on dates, or like ask me to come here, let me like come get you, or like come over, and or like let me take you here, let me do this for you, let me buy this, and I just be like, no. And I only say no because, one, I don't like taking advantage of people, and I really don't like them. There's girls who will go on dates with guys and they have no plans of doing anything with them, talking to them, nothing like that, and they'll let them buy them this, go on dates with them, make them feel like they have a chance of something, and then when it comes down to it, it's like, nigga, no, like, I don't like you, don't touch me, don't talk to me. And like I be telling y'all, I watch a lot of true crime. I don't play with people's hearts, okay? Because you just never know. Like, you can really play with somebody's feelings and they can really crash out behind it. So I don't be trying to get nobody in no crazy situations, so I just tend to not even put myself in situations like that. Our conversation went really good. I found him attractive. I felt like he was really nice, so I decided to go out with him. He's very punctual, so like next day he texts me like, hey, what time should I pick you up? He also lives like an hour away from me, so he came all the way, got me, picked me up. He let me pick where we wanted to eat, and it was so fun. Like, it was so cool. We had like a little conversation. Everything was nice, I'm not gonna lie. As time went on, like, this became somebody I started talking to. Like, he will always pick me up. We would go on dates. We would spend time together, just stuff like that. Like, it was just a very refreshing experience. He wasn't one of those guys who would be like, oh, why is she not calling me? You're not calling me. He want to sit on the phone with me. Bitch, I hate, but I don't like sitting on the phone. Like, bitch, I do not feel like sitting there and sitting on the phone with you, especially if we're not talking about nothing. Like, if we have nothing to talk about, if you're not talking about nothing, if we're not talking about nothing, I'm not gonna sit there and be on the phone with you. Like, I could be watching YouTube, I can be actually editing a video, I can be recording something, I can be handling this, handling that. Like, if that's one of your like things that you need to do for a relationship, never contact me. Like, I'm not sitting on, like, I'm not one of those girls. I'm sorry. Like, if you want to come see me when I'm free, like, come pick me up or something, or I'll come to you or something, but I'm not about to sit there on the phone with you 24/7. Bitch, I'm definitely not falling asleep on the phone with you, because then my phone is gonna wake up, it's gonna be hot. Now my phone is now I woke up, my phone is dead. I don't know, he just gave me like grown men. Like, he just gave me real men, like strong, muscular, real men, like handle his business. Like, you know, he just gave me that. Around this time, I just felt like I deserved to be spoiled. Like, I'm always the one doing the most, you feel me? So like, around this time, I really appreciated it, because like I said, he would go out his way to come pick me up, even though I live far as fuck. Take me out to eat whatever I wanted. Like, bitch, if I wanted the whole bottle, if I wanted 5 drinks, if I wanted steak and lobster, like, you know, whatever it is I wanted, he always made sure and like came through. Like, so I really appreciated that. As time went on, we started getting in towards the end of the year, and like I told you guys, the end of the year is always like my worst like time. Like, it really is. And I don't know if me speaking on that like around September, October on my podcast kind of jinxed me to have like a disruptive fourth quarter, but a lot was going on around that time. Yes, I tell you guys story times and I explain this and that and tell you guys what's going on here and there in my life when it comes to certain things, but I'm a very private person. Like, a lot of people around me don't even be knowing what the fuck I be having going on. Another thing, for the people who are into zodiacs, he's also a Scorpio. So I'm a Scorpio, my birthday is the 18th, and his birthday is like the 5th or like the 8th. So it will be times where he will come pick me up and like take me out on a date, and like obviously you could tell something's wrong, or like I don't feel all the way whatever, and he'll just be like, are you okay, are you whatever? And like sometimes I'll tell him like, no, I'm not okay, but I don't feel like talking about it right now. Like, whenever I feel like talking about it, I'll let you know. Or sometimes I'll tell him yes, and I know I'm not okay, but it's like I don't want to like sit here and tell you my problems. Like, I'm a person where it's like, okay, boom, if I'm going through something or I have a problem with something, I'm not gonna tell somebody unless I really need to talk. If I really need to talk to somebody, I will call like a friend or somebody to talk to, so I can cry and call it a day. But a lot of times I just figure it out myself, cry by myself, call it a day, move on, figure it out, and I go from there, because I know I can handle it. Like, if it's something that I really feel like I can't handle and I feel like my emotions are really taking over me and I need to talk to somebody, I know I don't have a problem going to find somebody I can talk to. But like, these situations were all things that I was going through. I felt very like, you know, I was in all types of feelings, but it wasn't nothing that I felt like explaining to him or talking to him about, because I'm a person also where it's like, if you're not going to help me get out of the situation I'm in, it's no point in me trying to explain the situation, because I don't want to talk about it in the first place. I want to get myself out of the situation. If you're just about to be like, damn, that's crazy, bitch, you just pissed me off. Like, I don't want to sit here and explain to nobody like, this is what I'm got going on, I need this, I need that. Nobody's obligated to help me. I don't never ask for nobody to help me. So it's like, if I feel like I could figure it out myself, I will. If I want to talk to you about it, I will. But a lot of things, like, I'd rather just keep to myself. You know, it's just nobody's business. And plus, I don't trust a lot of people, so me telling you my business, like, I don't know if you're gonna tell this person, if you might get mad at me one day and spill my tea, or like, you know, just stuff like that. So I tend not to tell people like a lot of things that I don't feel comfortable with a lot of other people knowing, because you just never know who somebody might tell your business to, you know. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, he low-key stopped talking to me once before like this last final time that he stopped talking to me. Like I said, around this time a lot of shit was going on. Like, I was dealing with this, dealing with that, this started happening randomly, this started happening, I'm trying to balance this, I'm trying to balance out. Like, it was a lot going on. It went from us like having like a lot of fun, boom boom, Desi so joyful, to like, okay, like, you know, Desi's a little less exciting that she usually is, you know. But it's just, I have a lot going on, like, you know. And I would just tell him like just the general information you need to know, like I have a lot going on, like I'm trying to figure out. And he will always like tell me like, if you need help, let me know, like I will help you. Like he done offered me a lot of help. Like he done offered me, like my car was messed up, he was like, do you, like I'll let you drive my car when you need it. But then again, I'm also one of those people who don't like putting my burdens onto other people, so it's like, damn, you know. I accepted his help like once or twice, but other than that, I know like, okay, I gotta get myself out of these situations. I don't think he kind of liked that, because like when I would be going through stuff and I wouldn't tell him, and then later on like I'll tell him like, okay, I wasn't really feeling that good, but I just didn't want to talk about it at the moment, but I feel fine now, whatever. He will feel some type of way and get so mad, like, oh my god, why didn't you tell me? Like boom boom, like basically you need to communicate, like communication is everything for me, da, 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 shut the fuck up. As much as he made me feel like special and like loved and like a queen, a princess, like, oh, he wants to give me this, he wants to buy me this, he talks to me so nice, like princess, like just like he just really like talks to me really nice. But it was just something off about him. Like I don't know what it was, but it was something that I couldn't like fully trust. I don't know if it's just me sabotaging like myself, but I don't know, I don't think so. I feel like my intuition is never wrong, and it was something about him that I didn't really know, trust, or believe. I didn't really feel like I can be like fully myself around him, because I don't know, I feel like he likes dainty, because first of all, he already told me like, okay, boom, because first of all, I'm from New York. He already told me he don't like people from New York. Like y'all are too loud, y'all are mean, y'all are very like, you know, y'all know how New Yorkers are, you feel me? But he told me I'm the only girl from New York that he like. He said, you're the only girl from New York that I met that I actually like in that type of way. Of course, he's a guy I like, so when I'm around him, it's more like, yeah. But I feel like I couldn't be like fully myself around him. And then plus, I smoke weed, he don't smoke weed. A lot of the times, I'm not gonna lie, from my experience, when it comes to guys who don't smoke, when you're a female and you smoke, it's like a ew. Like, like I feel like they look at it like masculine, they look at it like disgusting, versus a man who does smoke. He's like, you know, I smoke, my girl smoke, like it is what it is. Because a smoker understands like, this is just smoking, like this is nothing masculine, feminine about it, like we're just high. Okay, we're just vibing, you know. He didn't smoke, I smoked, and I can tell like he didn't fully like that. But then again, he can't tell me that, bitch, I don't want you smoking, because it's like, oh, you're not my husband. And then like I don't think he liked the fact that I kept stuff to myself and I didn't tell him like when I felt like this and when I felt like that, because I just felt like, damn, like sometimes I just want to be in my emotions. Like, can I just be in my feels and just like chill and like sit in silence? Like, why the fuck do I have to explain to you every 5 minutes like, oh, I feel like this, I feel like that, I feel like that? Like, no, bitch, I don't want to tell you shit. Long story short, I just like to figure out my emotions myself, go through them, and I like to talk to people when I'm in a good headspace. I don't like to be around and talking to people when I don't feel the best, because I know that energy will reflect and you guys will feel that. I feel like it's not fair for somebody to catch a stray because of how I feel, you know. He definitely explained that to me. Like this one time, like he didn't text me back like for like a day or something. I'm like, nigga, what's tea? Like, what's going on? Like if it was a man that I didn't really like, for real, I would not even text him. I would be like, okay, that nigga ain't texting back, it is what it is. But like I actually liked him, so I was like, okay, sir, babe, what's tea? Like I understood where he was coming from. But another thing I didn't like was, I felt like he was a little hypocrite, because it's like, okay, you say I take too long to text back, but you do the same thing. So it's like, and me, I'm not one of those people like, oh, he took an hour to text me back, I'm gonna wait an hour to text me back. Bitch, that's childish, okay? Like sometimes I would look at a message, read the message, reply in my head, and just forget to respond in real life. Like it really be like that. Like for all my people like this in the comments, please fend for me in the comments. Like y'all already know how it is. Then I feel like the biggest mistake I made, which it wasn't really a mistake, but you know how they tell you like, if you don't like something, you need to tell that person from the get-go. Say somebody take you to a restaurant and you don't really like it, and they ask you like, did you like the restaurant? You're like, yeah, like I love it so much, it was so good. Then they start taking you there a lot. And then now you're like, fuck, like I hate this fucking restaurant, but you told them at the beginning that you love the restaurant. So now they keep thinking that you love the restaurant. They keep taking you to the restaurant because you said you like the restaurant when you don't like that shit. But we're just gonna skip all the way over to November, okay? Like I said, I started talking to him in July all the way up until November. So his birthday came around the beginning of November. He went to Brazil for his birthday, so you know, wished him happy birthday. I couldn't really do much. Like my nigga's in Brazil, like bitch, I'm in Atlanta, like, you know. After he came back from Brazil, you know, shit was like okay, but then again, like my birthday was coming up and stuff like that, so like I'm getting stuff ready for my birthday. I know I was doing this and that and working and hair client this and trying to do this, so like it was a lot of running around and stuff like that. The communication communication just started like slipping. And then plus, like, he was one of those guys who he always wants me to send him pictures of me and stuff like that, but I'm not that girl. Like, I'm really not that girl. I'm sorry. I will send you pictures if I feel like it, but like, it's not gonna be like a mandatory thing, like, oh, why you ain't send me no pictures today? Like, I want pictures. Bitch, you send me a picture. It would be stuff that he would want me to do or expect out of me, but he wouldn't do it. Like, this one time he asked me for my location. He was like, you need to share your location with me. And I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, okay, I'll share my location if you're gonna share your location with me. And he was like, oh, but you know where I be at though.
Don't play with me.
Like, do I have dumb written in the middle of my forehead? Do I have green color? Like, do I have a green forehead? Like, I'm confused because it's like, I was never giving you my location without yours, babe. Like, do you think I was born in 2016? Do you not think I had a man? Like, that's what I be trying to figure. Like, people don't understand. Like, I was in a 3-4 year relationship. I'm gonna say 4. I was in a 3 years. I was in a 3-year relationship, baby. The shit y'all doing, like, baby, it's not new. Like, been there, done that, dealt with that. Where's the new game at? Like, I don't see it, you know? This is what pissed me off. Okay, yeah, so he come back from Brazil. I pick him up from the airport. I got out the car, I gave my man a hug, jumped up in his arm, he picked me up. You know, my man. We get in the car, we're talking. He's like, did you figure out what you're doing for your birthday? So I was like, yeah, I figured out what I'm doing. I sent him like the whole itinerary of what I'm doing for my birthday. So he's like, oh, why are you having dinner so early? Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make that. Bitch, first of all, the dinner, I think I started dinner at like 7 or 8 o'clock. How is that early for a dinner? And I didn't want to make it too late because we were already going out that night. And plus we were trying to pregame before we went out. So I'm like, how are we going to pregame, go out, and we have to make it to the lounge at a certain time for our section? I'm not going to lie, that shit irritated me because I'm like, first of all, bitch, when you tell me, oh, I'm about to come pick you up at 4 o'clock, baby, I'm ready at 4 o'clock. I don't be like, why the fuck you picking me up so early? No. So this is my birthday. I already planned all this stuff. Why are you telling me that, oh, it's too late, this and that? When he dropped me off home, he got out the car, gave me a hug, gave me a kiss. He said, I might see you this weekend. So I'm like, might? And he was like, oh no, I will. I said, okay, I like that better because, like, no, like, it's my birthday. Like, I just feel like, yes, I wasn't with you on your birthday because you already had a planned trip to Brazil, but it's like, my birthday stuff is in Atlanta, bitch. It's very much local. Like, you can definitely pull up. So like, it would just irritate me. I was just like, whatever. My birthday weekend comes around, I went and got my nails done. I sent him a picture of my nails because I know he likes pictures and stuff like that. So I sent him a video of like me. I got my lashes done, my hair done, I was getting my nails done and my feet done. So, you know, I'm just like showing him up to date. So when I sent him the pictures and stuff, he said, yeah, he already know like this weekend about to be a movie, stuff like that. Because he was already complaining about how early that the dinner was gonna be, I told him like, you're probably gonna miss out on my dinner, but we're going to this one lounge around this time, which is late. I sent him the address or whatever, and I said, this is on Saturday, you know, just pull up, you know, my friends are gonna be there, like, you know, let's have a good time. You can bring your homeboys, your friends, I don't give a fuck who you bring, like, you know. He texted me back like hours later and was like, bet I can probably make that. What y'all doing there? So that's another reason why I got pissed off, because I just feel like, I hate when people ask me dumbass questions. Also, I was about to get my period around this time too, so like, baby, the emotions was very much all over the place. I was like, it's a lounge, ... I said, okay, bet. My dinner's like in an hour. He texted me, he's like, can't make your dinner, I'm gonna come tomorrow though. The next day I was having like a little game night, whatever, going into my birthday, like a kickback game night situation, whatever. But I had got irritated because, like, yes, it wasn't my actual birthday, but it was a weekend I'm celebrating. So it's like, okay, boom, you can't make it to my dinner, it's too early, you have shit to do, whatever the case may be. I just feel like he didn't want to come, and he probably had plans with whoever, wherever else. So it was just like it is what it is. So he didn't come to the dinner and he didn't come to the lounge. Boom. The next day comes around, that Sunday, we ended up going to the studio or whatever, but we ended up being at the studio so long that like the game night shit was so over with. On my actual birthday, I didn't really have plans besides a photo shoot. He texted me on my birthday, you know, sent me a nice message. I'm not gonna lie, if the message did not eat down, I would swear to God I was not answering him. But the message ate down, you know, he did what he needs to do with the messages. And then he was like, where are you at? Like, I'm about to come drop off your gifts. He came to drop off my gifts or whatever. We was outside standing up by the car for a little bit by his car, just talking. I don't know why the fuck we was outside just standing there, but like, he looks at me, and instead of like, oh, your makeup is cute, you look cute, like, okay, period, this nigga says, oh my gosh, your lashes are so long. Like, he just sounded like my father. Like, bitch, that irritated me. It's like, okay, yes, I know my lashes are long, but bitch, I look cute as fuck. Like, why not be like, damn, babe, you look cute. Like, why the fuck is you talking about my lashes, hoe? We got in the car, we talked for a little bit. He's like, do you want your gifts now or later? I was like, I'll get them later. You know, I just want to talk to him and like, you know, see, like, check up on him and stuff like that. Talked to him for a little bit. I opened my gifts. He got me, oh, actually I'm wearing it on my feet. So he got me some of these. He got me some UGG slippers. The stuff from Brazil, he put it in that bag. So I got like the shirt and the bundles and stuff. He got me something else, but I don't remember what it was. I really don't know how to react when I get gifts. So it was kind of a little awkward, but it's just because I really don't know how to like, thank you. It's so funny because he showed me the shoe. The first thing that came to my head was, okay, boom. But I definitely got these shoes before because my ex-boyfriend bought them for me. So when he showed me the shoe, I was like, oh shoot, I had these before. I don't know, he's one of those people who are very like, there's a thin line between cocky and confident. He's like in the middle of that line, okay? Because sometimes he falls over to the cocky and sometimes he falls over to the confident. So it's really like both. He really be giving both. The first thing that came to my mind was, oh shit, I have these, and he bought me the bag to match. You could tell his energy was kind of like a little off once I started saying like, oh yeah, I had these before, or whatever the case may be. And he was like, yeah, but I don't think you had the platforms this high, stuff like that, which I didn't, you know. It was cute. He was gonna take me out to eat after he brought me the gifts, but I had to go out with my friends. I think we were about to like go out and like just drink and have a good little time. So I was like, honestly, I could see you another day because bitch, you didn't even come to none of my shit. So I'm not about to tell my friends, actually I'm about to go hang out with my man when you didn't even come to none of my shit. When I tell you guys that my birthday was on a Monday, by Friday, we did not talk again. Haven't heard from him since. One day I accidentally called him, like my phone was in my hand on my call list. I was in the closet like getting a jacket and my hand accidentally hit his number. I hung up before he could answer and he never called me back until like 3 days later. He called me and was like, hey, I seen that you called me. Like, I'm pretty sure it was an accident. I was like, it was. At first I was gonna be like, maybe I'm not gonna tell him it was an accident just to like peep his vibes and just see like what's going on here. Like, are we still like, you know, or is it just is what it is? But I'm not no dumbass bitch, and I just feel like a lot of things are better unsaid, and I don't have to ask him like what's going on because I know vibes. Like, obviously you not texting me back 3 days later, you're just not responding to my call, and it is what it is. So I told him it was a mistake. He asked me, am I good? I was like, yeah, I'm doing good. I'm just filming a video right now. I asked him, is he good? He said yeah, and then that was really that. He said he was about to go out to eat or something. I don't know. He probably was taking another bitch out to eat dinner. Like, oh my gosh, like, bruh, oh my God. I'm not looking for no man. I'm not looking for no man. I don't want no, and that's the thing, like, I don't need no man disrupting my peace, okay? Because I know how I get, and bitch, I'm not gonna crash out, okay? So like, I don't want to deal with nobody right now. I'm trying to focus on myself, you know. I'm just trying to heal. That was my first time getting like ghosted by somebody I actually like. I'm pretty sure there's people who like, we text and they never text me back, and like it is what it is because I didn't give a fuck. But like, this was a man that I actually liked. Of course there was things about him that I didn't like, and I felt like it was something about him I really didn't know about. Like, it was something sneaky, something weird. Like, I don't know, it was something weird about him that I couldn't put my finger on. One time he was telling me about his ex-girlfriend, how she still be checking up on him. Bitch, don't piss me off because I already know how that ex thing go. The fuck, I still be checking up on my ex. I'm about to text that nigga right now. What's tea? That was really that. That was the first time I got ghosted by the love of my life. Like, no, I'm just like, that was the first time I got ghosted. It felt a little confusing. Okay, I don't think I've ghosted anybody like that before though. Like, yeah. Actually, I have. This situation doesn't make me feel like I'm never gonna ghost anybody again in life, but I understand like, okay, how somebody could feel like if you just stop talking to them out of nowhere. You never know, like, you might not like somebody that much, but they might actually really like you, you know? So ghost, don't ghost, stay ghost, whatever you want to do. It's so crazy because the other day I was just so irritated, like, damn, I'm about to delete this nigga off my social media because it's like, one, like, I don't even want to see your face no more. I had deleted him off Instagram like maybe a couple days ago, and then this one night I was laying down, I could not sleep for whatever reason. I could not sleep, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna follow him back because I unfollowed him on my page and I made him unfollow me too. I went on his page, I don't know, I was thinking about him late at night, and I followed him back and I went to sleep, and when I woke up he followed me back on Instagram. But now that I followed him back on Instagram, bitch, I'm gonna unfollow him again. Because why? And this could, you know what's so funny, this can be a family member. It could really be a family member, but I don't think it's a family member. He posted this morning, he was at the gym and he took a picture with him and some girl at the gym, and he's talking about a personal trainer. Bitch, you ain't no motherfucking personal trainer, bitch. I never seen you train shit personally. So what do you mean? Baby, you know I used to go to the gym all the time. Why the fuck you ain't never take me to the gym? Why you ain't never take me hiking? And he African, I don't know, they be saying African men gonna hurt you, break your heart, bitch. I believe that, you know. That was my first and last African hoe. I'm done. But no, let me stop playing for real. Shout out to that man. I'm not gonna lie, I I definitely loved my time with him. You know, they say people come in your life for a season and a reason, and that's very much true. I feel like he came into my life, I don't know, for whatever reason around that time. Maybe I needed that presence, or maybe I needed his energy, but I appreciate the dates and the taking me out and making me feel special. Like, I really appreciated that. Yeah, I don't take it for granted. I'm just talking like little shit and being like annoying and petty about, you know, the other shit I was just talking about. But yeah, like, no hard feelings or anything. Like, it is what it is. Shout out to him. I hope he's still doing him and still doing great things. I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media platforms. Comment down below any other videos you guys want from me, and I will get those done for you. And yeah, until next time, DeseyAnn.